Hi class, and welcome to week 9 of Introduction to Healthcare Delivery Systems. So this week we are covering health service financing as well as managed care and integrated organizations. So you'll be reading 2 chapters in your textbook. The health service financing chapter will be touching on what the role of healthcare financing is and its impact on the delivery of healthcare. We'll also be discussing public insurance programs such as Medicare, Medicaid, CHIP, and a couple of others. We'll also be differentiating between group insurance, self-insurance, so the different types of insurance out there, as well as the basic concept of what insurance is and the terminology that applies to health insurance. In Chapter 9, we'll be reviewing the link between the development of managed care and earlier organizational forms in the U.S. healthcare delivery system. We'll also be distinguishing between main types of managed care organizations and different models under which health maintenance organizations are organized. And we'll also be going through the advantages and disadvantages of each model. So there's a lot that we're going to be covering this week. I will include videos that will hopefully enhance or clarify a little bit more on different topics that are covered in these chapters. And always remember, if you have any questions at all, email me. That's what I'm here for, okay? This week, you also have your global health research paper due. So it's due July 17. I expect you to follow an APA format. You must have in-text citations, as well as at least 5 references also following an APA format. Now, I strongly advise you to take the time to go to your assigned course papers link. It's right there. Once you go inside that link, you will find a sample global health paper. So for you to view in order to have a clear idea of the format I expect to see. Okay, so it's right there. All right. And remember, you already submitted your outline. You already have a blueprint of what you want your paper to look like, how you want your ideas to be organized and presented. So actually getting this final paper done should not be too difficult, okay? Again, any questions, you don't hesitate to let me know. All right, so let's scroll through this week's content folder and just briefly talk about the materials and links provided to you. First, as you can see, is your Turnitin link. This is where you will be submitting your global health paper. Remember, it should be between 4 to 6 pages. Below that are 2 PowerPoint presentation files that highlight the assigned reading for this week. And then I have a bunch of videos, and I strongly suggest for you to take the time and view them. The first one is Understanding Medicaid. Below that is a video by Healthcare Triage. I really like their videos that they create. They touch on a number of different topics in the area of healthcare. And this specific video talks about the RAND experiment as well as the topic of moral hazard, which is a topic covered in Chapter 6. Below that is a video talking about practicing innovations in healthcare delivery. Below that is another video by Healthcare Triage, which is titled, What is Health Insurance and Why Do You Need It? And then I have a video here that talks about the APA format. I briefly touch on how your references should look like, as well as your in-text citations. And last is another video that just provides an overview of healthcare, what it is, a healthcare system. Last but not least is our weekly checklist. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to email me, call me. That's what I'm here for. I look forward to reading your global health papers. And take care, everyone. Bye.